Hello and welcome, my name is Lynx, and today we'll sit to another game that was released for Spooktober Visual Novel Jam. However, it was last year's Spooktober Visual Novel Jam. Somehow I managed to miss it last year, so we are going to catch up a little bit. A game by Planet. And Planet tells this about the game. The year 6666, October 31st. The Demon of Wishes was awoken underneath a monster extermination company. You are Remoryn, the Demon of Wishes who's been sealed away for 4,000 years. After being released, the legend of the three heroes, the holy weapons, the Halloween party surrounding you, and the disappearance of her made everything feel overwhelmingly strange and unfamiliar. On top of that, you're being held captive by a person named Jeok-Ah, who wishes for the end of the world. If you grant that wish, you'll be imprisoned in depths of the underworld, never to see the light of day again. But if you don't, you'll cease to exist. Will you grant Jeok-Ah's wish, and will you be able to finally find her? Well, I don't have the answers to those questions yet, so let us proceed and find out. Ooh. I like the music. I definitely enjoy this music. I need to check if there is access to the sound files later. In the game files. 4,000 years ago, a devilish demon of wishes descended upon humanity. The demon tempted humans as she granted wishes, pitting them against one another. Okay, I guess there is no settings. I could, unless, could I access them? No. The demon tempted humans as she granted them wishes, pitting them against one another. As humans lost more and more loved ones to this demon, life itself grew darker. Okay. In this time of despair, 3 legendary warriors appeared. Okay. Muller the Wise trapped the demon and stole her weapons. Is it the one on the right side? I would assume so. Abelvome the Might cornered the demon from escaping. The first one? I don't know. Mailu the Great stabbed the demon in the heart. Yeah, that one is kinda obvious which one it is. With their combined strength, they sealed her below. No longer controlled by the demon's spell, her victims regained their sanity. However, I would not be surprised if they went back to being insane, if they found out what they did while being insane, so... you know how it works. And cheer for the 3 heroes as they continue to spread peace and tranquility across the land. I mean, can't say they looks exactly scream peace and tranquility. But, well, they do say to not judge by its cover. But do judge by the cover, for yes, especially the books. The descendants of those heroes. Actually, they are not heroes, they are heroes. Took it upon themselves to continue to serving the greater good. Okay. This dedication is how our company was founded, under the greatest hero of them all, Mailu the Great. Why is he the greatest? I, Amelia Mailu. Oh, okay, that's why you say that. Founded the Monster Extermination Company. Demon free, to keep everyone free from any and all demonic entities. Okay. She kinda hot.
What is this? 3 heroes?
You mumbled as you kept flipping the pamphlet, reading it again and again, front to back. All the stories made no sense. Maybe I've been asleep for too long.
Nah, that can't be it.
Some memories are still hazy, but you are certain that this never happened. Muller, Abelo, Mailu. Who are these people? As your eyes wandered deep in thought, you encountered an office worker. The moment your eyes met, they screamed.
Ah! A demon!
Huh?
The demon! The demon of wishes broke the seal! Battle stations, everyone!
Workers in costumes approach with weapons in hands, pointing towards you. Workers in costume approached, armed and at the ready. Swords, clubs, guns, each exuding holy energy. You could do nothing but stumble back in panic.
Wait, that's just a costume, it's a Halloween! Don't that was a demon!
No more tricks from your devilish dog. Even your heart looks ducky. The workers marched forward as they insulted your race, accent, and even your fashion sense. How dare they?
No, Jeok-Ah, you're right. I'm a demon, but it's been a while since I've been awake, so I have no idea what's going on. I just want to enjoy the party. Also, there is this human I need to fight. Die, monster! Ah, humans, don't get any closer. Get the holy thing out of my face.
You tried your best to avoid the attacks, but it wasn't long before you found yourself cornered. Eventually, a bullet grazed your left arm.
Ah, stop! Are you really going to kill me?
As you were looking in vain, you noticed a blade fast approaching. Damn it, and right after...
Damn it, and right after I was set free, if I had just a bit more mana, escaping to the underworld would be a piece of cake.
Suddenly, the building shook with a loud shriek. Your attackers dropped their weapons and used their arms to brace for impact, while you did the same. It's like barely a scratch on your left arm. The ceiling opened up with a large circular hole. Amid the dust, you caught a glimpse of something human, like falling from above. Someone was standing between you and the workers. It was a woman with the red hair, 3 braids flowing down her back, with bandages all over her body. Is she in a mummy costume? She gives crazy vibes. The woman wore a bizarre grin, as if she found your confused face amusing.
I left a memo telling you to stay put in the basement, but you missed it. Who are you? Jeok-Ah!
As the woman in red waved her hand, thick black tentacles sprouted from the ground. You were frozen in shock as those slimy arms wrapped around you, pinning you against the wall.
What is this? Let me go! Stay still, you don't only get in the way!
She called for backup! Venting demon! Everyone, attack!
Jeok-Ah leapt towards the workers without hesitation.
Hey, you can't fight them all on your own!
And she proved you wrong, didn't she? Blocking bullets with tentacles, shattering blades with her hand, and punching through the wall of enemies with her bandaged fist.
Well, I guess I was wrong.
It wasn't long until she took out all of them. You watched everything in Ave, still pinned against the wall. After glancing around, Jeok-Ah made her way back to you.
Ha! You really took care of them. Thanks. I'm Demon of Wishes Remoryn, right? I'm the one who broke your seal.
How does she know your name? Is she really human? Probably not. You had lots of questions but decided to shove them aside for now.
Yeah, that much I can assume. Anyways, rules are rules. You release me so I'll grant you a wish. What do you want? Money? Power? The end of the world! What? I want you to bring about the end of the world! I mean, I understand if you wanted, like, the end of Russia, for example, but why the entire world?
She did ask that, okay? You couldn't believe it. That's what she's going to wish for.
No. I'm sorry, but there's seriously no way.
Even after 4,000 years, human nature still hasn't changed, huh? After hearing this preposterous wish, you couldn't help but raise your voice.
You really woke me up to make that kind of wish? You humans are so... So is that a no? Of course it is. I didn't have enough mana for something like... No worries, I've got it covered. After all, the hero's descendants, all 3 of them are in this building. If we, let's say, borrow their souls, your mana will recover, right? Ha! How do you know all of that? You're not wrong, but there's still no way I'm helping you. If I granted your wish, I'd get locked up even after returning home to the underworld. I'll rot for billions of years, and all after just being released for my Cupid 4,000 years. But you have to grant me some kind of wish, don't you? Otherwise you'll be annihilated, that's the rule!
Jeok-Ah spilled knowledge only demons could know, leaving you at a loss for words. Is she perhaps a demon as well? Did she come here to trick me?
How do you know that? A mere human. Problem solved, let's go! Time for some soul hunting!
Okay, give me a second. Okay, that does not trigger options as well.
No problem, not solved! Hey, let go! You're a demon, right? Hey, wait, is that you, Lucifer? Or is it Asmodeus? You think I don't know? Can it? My name is Jeok-Ah!
As Jeok-Ah marched forward, the tentacle wrapped around you moved with her, sealing your mouth shut. You struggled and fought to escape, but to no avail. Yeah. As you both approached the second floor, a few workers recognized you, but Jeok-Ah swiftly dealt with them. There wasn't much you could do while tied up, so you let your eyes and mind begin to wander. The cute Halloween decorations was enough to take your mind off things.
Is today Halloween? What a way to look on a day like this. Descendants of the heroes. Is she talking about hair? What happened to our promise? What if... We're here! Get off! Ah, would it hurt you to be a little more gentle?
The tentacle suddenly disappeared, causing you to fall hard on your butt.
Don't be baby! I can feel the hero's soul nearby, can't you? What feeling? Sorry, my senses are busy being overwhelmed by how disgusting your soul is. And even if you're right, why should I help? I take it that you wanna play with some tentacles then?
Suddenly a mass of tentacles burst out from the ceiling. A reminder of their unique texture, you cringed.
No, that's not what I meant.
You had no intention of granting Jeok-Ah's wish, especially after just being released. Your plan was to convince her to change her wish, or wait for a moment to slip away. I wonder if you of Remoryn can use the wishes for herself.
But not right now. I know anything about what the world is like after 4 millennia, or even who Jeok-Ah release. Perhaps I can ask for help from the descendants. But why were there 3 heroes in the first place? Has it really been 4,000 years since then?
Thinking about it wasn't helping, so you obliged her request to investigate.
Fine, I'll help out, so just get rid of those things. Surprisingly fearful, aren't you, demon?
Did I see auto-saved? I don't trust autosave.
Well, good luck on your side. I'll go explore some other rooms.
Kinda like the sound as well.
Chee, she's gone. Looks like this was the staff lounge. All spooked out for the occasion. Let's use our mouse to gather some...
What?
Some information. We can conclude our investigation by clicking the button on the bottom right.
You mean this? Can I move around? No. I see candies on the ground.
A couple of candies on the floor.
I can't click them again. Okay, I kinda appreciate that, not gonna lie. Not enough games do that. Like when you click something and later basically then thing becomes impossible to interact with. I kinda like that. Ghost-shaped cookies are filled in a plastic pumpkin jar. You took a bite at the ghost cookie. The chocolate and sugar frosted butter cookie was way too sweet.
Bleh, sweeter than expected. Why did they make it like this? It used to taste better. Did my palate change?
I mean, it is a possibility, right? The palette changes for people over time. The same pamphlet you read back at the office area. You read it through again just in case.
Mailu. I think I heard that name before. And this demon clearly seems to be indicating me, but I have no memories of this. I don't think she would do such things to me either. Perhaps the story just changed as time went on.
Poster advertising the office Halloween party happening today. Welcome to Demon 3, October 31st, 6666. We're hosting an open Halloween party for everyone. Except demons, I guess. 1 PM to 4 PM, Monster Handling 101 and Charity Event. 5 PM or 8 PM, Halloween Dance Party, Trick-or-Treating and Halloween Kid Booths.
So it really has been about 4,000 years at Demon 3? What a lame name.
Yeah. A hooded skull holding a short blade. You don't feel any holy energy from it.
This is a real dagger. Why would they put it here?
Ooh, can I save now? Take the dagger.
Perhaps I can use this to get away from Jeok-Ah. Let's grab it.
Would be good if it disappeared as well, right? From... The locker seems to be locked shut.
Don't see any keys around. I probably won't be able to open it.
For now. Forgotten magic. Long ago, us humans were the only species to harness the mystical power of magic. Oof. Humans being able to... That's not a good sign. If it was me, that would be good. If it was someone else, no. However, due to the advancement of technology, most humans have forgotten how to use magic. Really? I don't think that would cut. Whatever. And the only ones who has holy blood running through their veins can wield this power. For example, the three heroes, Muller, Abello, and Mailu's descendants are these people. Muller is the great Muller truly is my ancestor. Perhaps I may be able to use the magic then. However, some people without this heritage can use magic to some degree. Below are some examples of increasing your magical potential. 1. Carry a piece of monster parts with you. I am a monster, so... 2. Practice magic during the night of October 31st, when the gloom is not high. Halloween is approaching soon. Maybe I should try it, but also, a piece of monster. Ah, gross.
Can't stand this bull. I was the one who taught them magic. Such an ungrateful bunch. And there it is again, the three heroes. Are they dead? Well known. And looking at these notes, seems like Muller's descendants might be close by. Perhaps.
Uncertain, you close your eyes and focus on the souls around you. However, you couldn't feel any holiness from any of the souls. Only thing you felt was the holy weapons that surrounded you.
Strange, I don't feel anything. But then how did Jeok-Ah know?
the lower shelf. From 20 to 190. How to get a lifelong job. Oh my god. No, no, no. What companies want for each generations? They want to use you to the fullest. Hidden truth behind monsters. Short stories about monsters from 6 acclaimed authors. Notice, around every October 31st, there are some employees who try to enter the basement. If they are caught, there will be punishment without question. The rumor regarding Awaken the Demon of Wishes during Halloween is false. Well, is it now? Do finish your assignment work for the day and please enjoy the office party.
Couple of books and a notice sign. How did they know I could be released on October 31st? Either way, they probably don't have enough mana to do so. But then, how did Jeok-Ah did it? She must have strong mana flowing through her. Yeah, wouldn't be out of place considering all these weird tentacles. But also, what was that strange smell on her soul?
You wondered why Jeok-Ah smelled like a monster. Could be that she's a monster, but you quickly rejected the idea. There was no way you could converse with a monster. Why not? Why do you say it's not possible? I want to know. Alright, is there anything more that is clickable? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Conclude the investigation? No. Oh yeah, I can't save now. I have to do this, I guess. I'll do that. Yes.
I think I searched enough. Couldn't find the hero's descendant for. Wait, no, I don't even need to find them. I just need to find enough info to get away from that freak.
True. You exit to the corridor and encounter Jeok-Ah. Seems like she was waiting for you at the door.
Found anything? No, just some useless books. Yeah, that's a shame. Let's check that last room over there.
Jeok-Ah pointed at the last room on the right, and you nodded in agreement. You walked towards it, and Jeok-Ah slowly opened the door. She went in and began scanning the area for clues.
Wait a minute, this might be my chance. Rather than granting an absurd wish like hers, it might be better to just kill her. What should I do?
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't see a reason to do that, no.
Nah, never mind. She's clearly not some ordinary human. I had better not anger her. Ooh!
I like her eyes, though, to be honest. I mean, obviously they're crazy, but I like the eyes. Jeok-Ah swiftly looked behind her, cracking her neck. You screamed at the sound of her bones breaking.
What? Huh? They're coming! Who is?
Excuse me, you're not supposed to go in there.
You turn your head towards the unfamiliar voice. Standing there was just a normal human with long gloves and a dark lab coat.
I can feel something holy coming from her. Is she carrying a holy weapon? No, this is different. Something much more powerful.
Are you here for some candy? There should be some at the ground floor lobby.
You're here!
I'm sorry?
You're here!
Jeok-Ah fixed her gaze on the employee and laughed uncontrollably before slowly creeping toward her.
I'm sorry, who are you? Do you know me?
What's wrong? Don't tell me she's... The descendant of Muller has finally arrived! Now give us your soul!
What? The great Muller? Me?
Jeok-Ah lunged at the employee who fell on her back, yet despite the sudden danger, her face was filled with excitement.
I am a descendant of Muller, of course! Grandfather was right all along!
She kept on babbling with enthusiasm, tripping over tentacles and being kicked in by Jeok-Ah, but that didn't seem to bother her too much. Jeok-Ah paid no mind to the employee's mumblings and continued her attack, grinning from ear to ear.
Jeok-Ah, stop this! Do you really need that soul? Just...
A black tentacle once again sprouted from the ground and choked your throat. Perhaps it was Jeok-Ah's excitement, but the tentacles felt tighter than usual. You were barely able to shout out after catching your breath.
No response now, huh? Hey, kid!
But the employee stopped and started to look through her back. Seems like your words weren't getting through to her. Jeok-Ah decided to take this opportunity to begin winding up.
Hey, behind you!
Oh, I found it, this one.
Is it like a shield? The employee took out a small wand from her back and with a flick of her wrist transformed it into a massive great sword. Okay. That slammed into Jeok-Ah, pushing her back. I mean, look, I would say it looks more like you used this as a shield, really.
She didn't appreciate that. Since it was Halloween, I brought one of my grandfather's keepsakes. Everyone said it was fake, so I thought of using it for my costume, but it was so real this whole time.
She started babbling again, with sweat running across her proud-looking face.
It really was Muller's weapon.
Jeok-Ah yelled out a monstrous scream and threw a punch towards her. Her body started to burn from the sword's holy energy, but that didn't seem to stop her.
Hey, Jeok-Ah!
The employee fought hard as she could, but stood no chance against Jeok-Ah's rage. Not familiar with her weapon's wave, she stumbled with every swing while relying on its holy light to land any blows. Eventually she slipped and her sword clashed with a loud clang. But as she tried to recover, a looming shadow fell over her. Jeok-Ah kicked her straight, rendering her completely unconscious. As she caught her breath, Jeok-Ah's face brightened up. She composed herself, walked past the knocked-out girl and picked up the great sword.
This weapon doesn't fit you. Let me take it off your hands.
With the great sword, Jeok-Ah placed her hand on the employee and pulled out a glowing white orb.
Knocked out like this. Hey kid, wake up, you gotta keep fighting.
With a sinister smile, Jeok-Ah approached you. You gave another fruitless attempt at escaping, but the tentacles weren't in any mood to let go.
Is that a soul? It's more than I thought. Wait, hey, descendant.
You tried to call for the employee's help, but it was no use, as Jeok-Ah shoved the orb in front of your face.
Eat it, demon! Hey, why don't try changing your wish now? There are plenty of wishes I can grant without the hero's soul.
Yeah.
Without warning, she shoved it down your throat, not listening to a single word you said. Honestly, wouldn't Jeok-Ah be able to just take down the world on her own? Does she really need someone to grant that wish?
What is this? Something feels familiar.
A chill breeze was blowing through the night. A demon with a crooked hat and one with a cloak stood together. I wonder if Jeok-Ah might be actually whoever our demon is looking for. As well, sort of. The woman who held on to the demon, pleading for something she couldn't bear.
Just go back to the underworld. More and more people are getting riled up. What will happen to you if you run? They'll blame you for not doing your duty and exile you. That ungrateful bunch. Those pathetic humans full of cheap tricks. You won't be able to fool them. But exile would be a slap on the wrist for them. They always try to kill anyone who doesn't fit their own standards. And you think you'd be exempt from that? I'm a complete villain to them if you don't seal me away and if they find out about the relationship of ours. We are. So you want me to imprison you? Why? You may have done something wrong, but they tried to kill you first.
The woman couldn't hold back her voice. She stared deeply into the demon and asked again, calmly.
I'm sorry, Remoryn. I should have let them know about you in the first place. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. You know how I can't go back to the underworld now, right? So how about this? Seal me for now, and once everyone has forgotten about it, release me.
Oh, see? I might be onto something.
Come to me in secrecy, and we'll run away together. Okay, I promise, Remoryn.
I might be onto something with my thinking.
Demon, wake up! What was that? Did the soul's mana knock me unconscious? That was my last memory with her. Why? What's the matter, huh? Did you have a nightmare or something? Do demons even have nightmares?
As you looked at the Jeok-Ah's face, you noticed something familiar. Perhaps it was due to the sudden influx of mana.
Chee, what am I thinking? She could never possess such filthy soul like hers. They simply look alike due to the hair color, that's all.
I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, if you think about it, she had to seal you for 4,000 years. And you said it yourself as well, that something is not right about the history that you read about and so on. So, what if because of that fake history possibly, well, her attitude, well, I guess towards humans would change to basically hatred? And that soul you mentioned might have become filthy, as you called it.
What goes nightmares do demons dream of? Angels? Holy weapons? Cut it out, where are we anyways? Why is it so dark here? I hallway decorated with horror theme, but it's pretty pathetic, it's not scary at all. How do you know all that? Hehe, I heard the other humans talk, I do work here after all.
Oh.
You work here? You're joking, right? Then why do you beat up all those guys from before? They're all your colleagues.
I kind of understand. Just, dude. If you didn't want to beat up people you work with, clearly something is going wrong. Anyway. You ask, confused. You knew that someone like Jeok-Ah couldn't work normally.
I don't have anyone close enough to call a colleague. I've only been here for like 3 months.
Oh, so you are on a trial period. 3 months is basically trial period, at least in Poland. You basically start working like that, kind of. In every company, I would say, most likely, that you are given a contract for 3 months. And after that, for another 33 months. And after that, basically, a contract without time limit. Which I've never had now that I think about it. I've never had a contract without time limit. But maybe that's because I've never really stayed at any company for over 3 years. I could have had that when I was working retail, but come on, who would want to stay there? Just the fact that I stayed there for 3 years is kinda crazy. Anyway. You don't even have someone...
You don't even have someone who you say hello to every day? I work alone. I've been working alone for a while, even while I was staying at home.
Heck yeah.
Home? What do you even do back then? Just staying still, that was my job. So what do you do now? Same thing, staying still.
What? Even I'm confused. Jeok-Ah, lack of emotion sent a chill down your spine. Is she okay? Is something wrong with her? Yes, she's kinda crazy. I can't tell if she's lying or not. As you both arrive in front of the steel door, you could hear loud music coming from behind it. Halloween dance party! Jeok-Ah grabbed the handles and opened it wide. It was pretty spacious inside, with a banner above the podium that wrote, Halloween dance party!
They probably use this place for presentations and such. I was wondering where all the humans were. Seems like they've been here the whole time.
The DJ on the stage was focused in front of him. The other people were dancing around, wandering, or just chatting around the table. This atmosphere felt familiar, strangely familiar.
I can feel one of the heroes' soul nearby. Let's split up and look around. Huh? Oh, yeah. What's wrong, Demon? You look tired. Are you hungry? It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, this guy is throwing up, I would say. I bet someone added some vodka to the punch. I can't even click on the punch. I've never had punch. Like, what exactly is that now that I think about it? I've never really checked. How do you write it? Oh, it's okay. It's literally as if punch. Right, piss off, Google AI. I don't care about your freaking interpretation. Piss off. Why is it showing up? I'm pretty sure I turned this shit off. This stupid piece of shit AI. There we go. Okay, punch refers to many drinks made from fruit or fruit juice and sometimes alcohol. The drink was started in India. Oh yeah, I definitely would not want to drink one that is from India, that's for sure, man. Ugh. Dude. There must be so many chances of getting sick. Then was brought to the UK in the early 1600s. The drink spread to other countries. Punch is usually served at parties in large bowls known as punch bowls. I didn't know about UK for. I think this thing is popular at like US parties, right? In fact, the word punch is thought to derive from here the word for 5, as the original drink was frequently made with just 5 ingredients, okay? Alcohol, usually rum, brandy or arak. Rum sounds good. Sugar, juice from either a lime or a lemon. Water and spices like nutmeg. Others believe the word originates from the English puncheon, which was a volumetric description for certain sized barrels used to transport alcohol on ships. Huh. I kinda feel like making one now. Punch recipe. I mean, they already told us over there. Okay. They're not going to this place, that's for sure. Cran raspberry juice. Why would you use a juice? I want... You're making a punch and you're buying juice. No. Make it from the... Actually from the... from the fruits. Alright, I might have a look at this later. To not, like, overstay my time at the recipes now. It seems like nothing is clickable. Probably just the characters. Somehow the one on the left tells me that this might be the supposed descendant of the hero, so I'm not gonna click this one. There are people in costumes laughing, chatting and dancing. The ones on the right side, by the way.
4,000 years and Halloween is still a thing.
Not in Poland. I bet, dude, I bet in Poland in 4,000 years it would still not be a thing.
I thought it'd take a year for me to get released, but 4,000 years?
I kinda mentioned that before in one of the games, but I'll mention this again. Like, in my town, one of the libraries decided, you know what, let's do some Halloween decorations in front of the entrance. So I think they did some skeleton and some other, you know, stuff hanging around. And what were the comments of the city people?
How dare you celebrate something that is not a Polish thing? How dare you?
Yeah, that's Poland, basically. This country is so stupid. Meanwhile, they celebrate Christmas. How dare they? It's not really... Come on, let's face it. Christmas is not a, you know, Catholic thing. So why do they celebrate it, right? If you're complaining Halloween, dude, on Christmas you better go to work because you're not meant to celebrate it. Anyway, a little bit of a rant, but I will always rant about my country. As you reminisced about your past, your lips broke into a smile. I kinda wish we celebrated Halloween. I mean, dude, I think it's super fun thing to do. The guy on the floor right now. Someone with a cruddy demon costume is crawling on the floor.
What are they doing? Is that supposed to be a dance?
Looking closely, it seems like they are looking for something. Feeling your glares, they looked up and started to approach you.
Hey, are you in a demon costume as well? Nice to meet ya. Mine is a bit torn out, but yours is sleek. Looks like a real thing.
Oh, that's flattering. Your looks good as well.
Thanks. Actually, since you are here, have you seen a keycard nearby? I can't go into detail, but it's very important to me. I'm trying to find a cat. Well, I was just holding it for someone.
They seem to blabber about as if they were hiding something.
Anyways, it's very important that I find it. It looks just like a card. Have you seen it?
Sorry, didn't see anything. I'll let you know if I do.
I see. I suppose it is kinda dark in here. I'm sure it's nearby. If you see it, please call me over.
Oh, I want to... Is this the thing behind you? A black keycard is on the ground. Looking at it closely, someone seems like it's for opening the doors. Ah! That's not what I meant to say really, but whatever. Don't mind if I do!
There might be a use for this. Let's take it.
You took the card and put it in your pocket. This guy doesn't need to know about it. The DJ... No interaction with the DJ. The person in the demon costume was still crawling around looking for the keycard.
Still let it, huh? I think this is what they're looking for. Should I give it back?
I'm gonna say no.
Nah, I wanna watch that stupid human crawl around a bit longer.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. Jeok-Ah saw you approaching and turned away from investigating for a moment.
What's the matter? Do you really have to make that kind of terrible wish? Can't you just wish for something normal, enjoy the party and leave? Do you want to dance with those humans? No, not exactly. I just thought it would be fun to enjoy the holiday. You might not know, but Halloween is a special day for me. I want to enjoy it alone. There is lots of stuff to think about, waking up after 4,000 years. Halloween is special for a day for me too. It's my birthday. Birthdays are special, right?
Jeok-Ah looked up at you with a blank expression. Why is she asking something so obvious? Is she angry? You noticed you turned away in thought and brought your gaze back to her face. Her eyes were dug deep into yours, awaiting response.
I suppose they are, at least for the humans. Speaking of which, that makes me more confused. It's your birthday, but you woke up a demon to destroy the world. Why? Why not? Isn't it obvious? You should wish for something like a party or a gift, not the end of the world. Possibly just the end of Russia. That's what I've seen humans do. Anyway, I'm sure anything is better than destroying the world. I never had any of those. This might be my first party, actually. So you've never had a birthday party? What kind of family do you have? Amila Mailu, the boss.
What the hell is she talking about? So Jeok-Ah has been living with the boss of this company. Is Jeok-Ah also the hero Mailu's descendant? In that case, is she trying to offer her own ancestor's soul to me? Just for the pathetic wish of destroying the world? All these thoughts manifested into a headache, but you brushed it off and continued the conversation.
Boss, as in the boss of this company? For the moment I was born, she always was around. I tried to run away many times.
Run away for what?
I was running away. To get to you, Remoryn.
You felt your heart sink. Her hair, her face, her voice. You could deny it no longer. I knew it. Oh, come on. This is so obvious. The person standing before you is your lover, the hero, Ulyss. But if Jeok-Ah is telling the truth, she must be a descendant of Mylu. Mylu. Who the hell even is Mylu? Was it Ulyss all along? If that's not the case, did Ulyss abandon me and marry another human? It's not completely impossible. Ulyss did love humans almost to a fault. Oh, that would... Dude, if Jeok-Ah is actually Ulyss, that, I would say, explains a lot for me. You see, I do say that sometimes I would say if the love is too strong, and you say that she loved humans, if the love is too strong, there is a chance of that love changing into hatred. Because if, you know, it's such a strong feeling. So, she might be the same person, basically. And basically the love changed into hatred. Anyway. Perhaps she just gave away all her achievements to someone else. She would have been glad to.
I see. Even someone like you couldn't let others see you together with me. I am a demon. Remoryn, where are you answering? Remoryn! Jeok-Ah, do you know a person named Ulyss?
For a moment, he watched her face grow pale as she waited in anticipation. She made a bizarre expression, then spoke.
Don't know, never heard of it.
Jeok-Ah suddenly left your side, leaving you alone with a growing sea of questions. She knows, because it's her. It has to be her, man. It has to be one of the three.
Either Ulyss married someone named Mylu and had kids, or Ulyss used a pseudonym called Mylu, or...
You looked over at Jeok-Ah, frowning, and adjusted your hat. I think my theory is correct. Anyway.
That can be it. Her soul and personality is way too chaotic compared to Ulyss. And also, I don't think she could have lasted very long, with her human lifespan and all.
That's why she became demonic? Perhaps.
At least I get some more info. I bet I can get more out of... from the boss herself. Maybe something about Ulyss and that Mylu. But right now, I should... be trying to convince Jeok-Ah to change her wish. Damn it! There is no time to waste. I'm not letting the world end on my watch.
So I couldn't talk to that person over here. But I see that... Oh, wait. Jeok-Ah is standing in front of the DJ, staring at them intensely. The DJ seems to be ignoring her, but also a bit nervous.
Telling me to find the descendant, and she's over there, just barging the human. Oh, does she want that machine? Perhaps I can persuade her to change her wish.
I did not know it was her. Feeling certain Jeok-Ah wanted the machine, you ran over to the stage. Even if that's not the case, perhaps the party could be enough to convince her.
What are you doing? The human looks uncomfortable. Nothing! Anyways, any thoughts on changing that wish of yours? Perhaps.
A cookie, that machine, that DJ. Why would you... No. That DJ? No. That machine.
You want that machine, right? I can give you the same thing, you just need to wish for it. Why would I want that? I was thinking of bashing it since it's making too much noise.
No, this is my life, lad.
The jig kicked both you off the stage and Jeok-Ah unusually complied. Perhaps she was just joking. There are people with night costumes gathered up. There is one with a rope and staff, someone with a huge shield and a glowing sword. Are they cosplaying as the three heroes? The one holding the glowing sword has a huge scar across their face. Oh yeah, there is one. Okay. While revisiting the three heroes of legend, you were approached by them.
Greetings! Seems like you're in a demon costume. Looks pretty real.
Hey? Oh yeah, thanks. Seems like you are in the hero costume.
Perhaps due to lack of bright light, people didn't assume you were a demon. Seems like humans still don't recognize others well in dark, even after all this time. Wonder why they turned off the light in the first place for.
Yeah, not just any hero. The great Mylu! I look up her a lot. It's the whole reason I joined the company in the first place.
Ah, also why the scar? The one you drew over there?
You're joking, right? Mylu is known to have that scar of glory across her face. It's the unmistakable sign of a hero after sealing away the demon of wishes.
Ah, that makes sense. Just making sure.
Ah, surely you didn't mistake me for a descendant of Mylu, did you?
Your bro wrote in confusion. What does the scar have to do with being a descendant? She broke the silence and embarrassed.
I guess it might throw some people off. Sorry about that. Might be better just get rid of it. Actual descendants of Mylu really do have the scar of glory, just like our boss, Amila. I didn't mean to come off as heretical or confuse anyone. I'll be off now.
Hey, we're gone now.
Calling heretical for cosplaying heroes. I feel like actual gods might get offended by that. You chuckled and thought back on the conversation you just had. At least I got some new info. Seems like all of the Mylu's descendants have huge scars on their face. But Jeok-Ah seemed to have no scars on hers. Is she not a descendant of Mylu? And that scar passed down from descendants to descendants. Is Ulyss truly the Mylu from the stories? Probably not. You recall the legend of the three heroes. That thing had way too many details.
It seems too cruel to use that kind of magic. It would have been enough to kill a monster or even a demon. So the question is, who did they kill so brutally?
Okay, can't approach the DJ anymore, and nothing else seems to be clickable, which means we saved the game and conclude the investigation. We should enter the room again. Maybe we can now open that locker?
I think that should be enough. Where is Jeok-Ah?
As you were looking around, you saw a door in the corner of the auditorium. Hidden behind the curtain, the door seemed to emanate some creepy vibes. Did she go in there? You moved your feet towards it slowly. Inside the room there was just dusty boxes and foldable shelves, some banners and trinkets stored.
Storage room, I guess. Jeok-Ah, are you in here?
Suddenly an arm reached and grabbed you from behind, as you felt something cold and sharp pointed against your throat.
This is a knife.
I just heard the news. Huh. Seems like the demon of wishes broke the seal. And you are the demon, correct? Defeating all the workers in the first floor just to climb all the way up here. Did you learn anything since the past 4,000 years?
Hey, you got all this wrong. Jeok-Ah, where are you?
Jeok-Ah heard you cry and ran towards your voice. As she looked at the face of the person grabbing hold of you, she once again made a bizarre grin.
Ah, demon, you found the descendant of a Bello!
How did you? Are you the demon's accomplice?
Oh, descendant, give me the soul of your hero!
As Jeok-Ah reached the room, she unsheathed the great sword and took her battle pose.
So, I know what you're exactly saying, but if you get any closer, I will stop the demon.
Hey, Jeok-Ah.
Jeok-Ah stopped on her truck and looked at both you and the office manager. And it seemed like more workers started to approach the room with their weapons out.
What's your purpose, demon? Take all the human soul? Or are you trying to make us kill each other, huh? Whatever it is, give up. You are fate to be sealed back again.
What are you even saying? I just want to return to the underworld. I just got caught between humans and that freak.
No excuses. Keep out drinks from your devilish tongue and you'll regret it.
Why do humans always incite my tongue? How dare they? You felt so unfair that you even lost the ability to retaliate.
So, are we done chatting? Huh? Engarde! Descendant of a billow!
Jeok-Ah completely ignored you and pushed towards the manager. The sudden attack knocked both you and her over. The manager stood up, still holding on to you. She didn't seem to change a shade, only a bit angrier. I told you not to come closer! And as I mentioned earlier, I shall now be stabbing the demon!
Wait, what? Wait, hey, hey!
The manager stabbed you in the throat without blinking an eye. Blood splattering everywhere, you fell on the ground. As if she was waiting for just this moment, Jeok-Ah attacked the manager and started defeating the other employees. During all of that, you were gasping for air like fish out of water.
Screw this, how could she not care about me when I was right here? It hurts, I can't even speak! Damn it!
All the screaming clashing of holy weapons pierced your ears. Everyone except for you was holding a holy weapon, and out of all, Jeok-Ah's weapon was something that stood out the most. It was that one employee's heirloom, but Jeok-Ah was handling it as if it was hers all along.
How can someone with that corruptive soul handle a weapon like that? Strange, very strange.
A sound of something getting hit slashed a scream and toot across the ground. The music stopped as you heard those. You woke up and felt a warm light shining upon you. Jeok-Ah was standing before you, with a small orb on her hand. Before almost passing out, you looked around the area.
Is it done? Already? They all looked so strong. Is every one of those descendants that weak?
I mean, you're not the one to talk. All the humans were just lying down the floor. How did you take them out in the short amount of time? You couldn't believe Jeok-Ah's strength. Still alive, huh?
Still alive, huh? Thought so. Now eat! Itadakimasu!
You turned your face away from it, but it was pointless. Your head turned by Jeok-Ah's grip, and you couldn't do nothing but swallow the soul. The wound is healing, probably due to the influx of mana. But what is this familiar feeling I'm having? A warm sunlight was shining through dense green leaves. You were lying down beside the tree, lost in thought, before opening your mouth to speak.
About that Uta girl, be careful around her, she's a bit creepy. That's just how they're used to talking. And even though I'm a their teacher, she's older than me, so I don't mind if she's a little different. You can't expect every student to be the same.
True. As always, Ulysse defended her students with unwavering passion, but it doesn't change the fact that you felt something off about Ute. You just had to bring it up.
Either way, if she does anything, just tell me and I'll deal with her. Hey, how? You're way weaker than Ute.
Ulysses' words stung. It's true, you're normally weaker than most humans, but that didn't mean you were without your own tricks.
I suppose I am. However, I can still grant a wish to make her disappear, along with anything else you want to for the matter. Really? You'll grant me anything? Sure, just not something too out of scale. Like? Like giving you all of the world's money.
Alright, to be fair, I would not want all of it. Just give me everything that belongs to like people like Bezos and Enron. Yeah. They don't deserve that.
Or bring the end of the world. Well, actually, a clean soul like yours might be enough to make that happen.
Wait, what? Shut the matter. Dude, you just brought it up in the past. Dude, Ulysse is definitely Jeok-Ah, come on. As you laughed at your joke, Ulysse moved closer and frowned.
No! You're not planning to take my soul, are you? And even if you do, never grant that kind of wish. Why not? Only the human realm will be destroyed, and if I don't grant a wish, I won't be living much longer. Any mention of a wish, and I'd have to grant it. But still a no!
Her sudden outburst startled you. She was genuinely upset about what you said. You sat up and gave her hand a gentle squeeze, hoping to reassure her.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have joked like that. But I want you to know, I would never do something that would make you sad. You love all kinds of life.
Kinda crazy.
And I know you wouldn't want any of them, including humans, to suffer. I know.
Ulysses' face relaxed as she heard this, and you notice a faint blush creeping across her cheeks.
You promise? Yeah, I promise. And if you wish for anything, I'll grant no matter what, even the end of the world. So if at some point you do get sick of humans, let me know and I'll take care of them.
Oh boy.
And our memory. Ulysses. Remoryn, why do you keep on falling asleep after getting the souls?
As you were deep in thought about your old memories, Jeok-Ah butted in and asked. That was enough to bring you back.
I passed out from all the influx of mana. Oh, I had no idea it was so good for drowsiness. Where are we anyways? Get rid of those tentacles, would you?
Well, think word, Jeok-Ah waved her hand and the tentacles let you down. You wobbled but managed to land on your feet.
Top floor! Headed to the boss's office. There were some guards in suits, so I took them out. I suppose it makes sense to have guards near the boss's place, not that it matters to Jeok-Ah for.
Seems like Jeok-Ah took care of all the guards since no more humans came about to stop us. You two eventually walked across the silent hallway, all the way to the giant door at the end.
The boss is in here. The boss. Would she have the same face as Ulysses? Either way, I'd have to stop Jeok-Ah from taking her soul. What should I do? What if the boss comes at us aggressively like the rest? If she gets defeated like the other descendants, I'd go straight to jail. And I haven't even figured what happened with Ulysses. I still want to ask her about Ulysses, but what if I get no info out from her? What then? Let's go! Hey, wait!
Worried you tried to stab Jeok-Ah, but...
Hey?
The door didn't seem to open. Jeok-Ah tried the handle again, but it wouldn't budge. Seems like there's a small keyhole right below the handle.
Hey, cut it out, it's not opening. We think we need a key. Oh yeah, that's probably it. I think I left it over in the conference room. Come!
Jeok-Ah headed over to the conference room. Since she's related to the boss and works here, I suppose it's not too odd to have her own key. What about that card that we picked up? Seems like the meeting with the boss has been delayed. Is there any more info I can gather? Let's look around. She's by the window. Flower. Next to the desk there is a fresh potted plant.
Nothing too significant to note.
Okay. The door. As you look closely at the wall, there seems to be a crack. Seems like a door of sorts.
Is this a lock mechanism? I'd pick up the keycard before. Should I use it?
The door opened with a whir. As you were about to enter, you felt Jeok-Ah's gaze and turned back.
What? What? Come along if you want to. No, I'm not coming.
Jeok-Ah responded a bit colder than usual. You thought nothing of it and entered the door. No. I don't want to enter here yet. Okay. Okay, that's cheating, but I don't want to enter there yet, okay? Just a regular whiteboard. There are some half-erased markings on the board.
Ha! There seems to be a key in the board tray. Someone seemed to have picked it off the ground and placed it here.
You took the key.
Found the key. I guess I'll meet the boss soon then. I should get myself prepared. Let's go tell Jeok-Ah and tell her I found the key.
It's not. On the desk, some documents for a meeting was lying there. A chart of monster weaknesses.
There's some holy ingredients listed here as well. Seems like they're trying to develop a new weapon.
Alright. And now the door. Alright, let's just enter now. Damn. An old diary. Some pages are stuck together by some fluid, and you could only read the final few pages. May 6th. 6635. Still looking for the grave of my Lu in various locations. There is 3 or so locations left now. I hope I don't encounter any dangerous monsters. Treading around treacherous lands makes it hard to deal with certain scenarios. Too close even for my liking. December 16th. 6635. Finally found my loose remains. The bones were smaller than I thought, and it seems to be all broken to pieces. Terrifying! No matter, I can now finally converse with the great Mylu. Probably I should practice drawing the magic circle a bit. What should I ask her? She's probably proud of me, right? Looking forward to the next Halloween. November 1st. 6636. I am distraught. Am I being tricked by a monster? Did I discover a demon who disguised themselves as human? What kind of person I was looking up to this whole time? Should I make this public? No one would believe this. I can't even confirm if this is true or not. I need to research.
The boss's diary, I assume. The last that disturbs me. Was my Lu not like what she expected?
Sounds like it. The box. The box contained various monster parts. Seems like there were some rare ones as well. I was supposed to have a part of monsters at some point.
Why'd they store this here? Research sample, maybe? Humans used to store it like this when they were using it for magic spells a long time ago.
Are you not taking? Okay. Like a, I don't know, book or whatever that is next to the box. Locations of Mylu's remains. Locations. Research needed. Look around places with a lot of casualties and monster habitats. 1. Appian Island, Kairus Mountain Range, Yeute Desert. Plenty of other unfamiliar names are written down the list.
Seems like they were trying to find Malu's grave. Probably the descendant. The boss wrote this.
The whiteboard. No, doesn't work. The stack of papers. Oh. During a non-violent state, she just sits blankly. If not tied up, she attempts to enter the facility basement, seems to reject all humans and have hatred towards them. Uses tentacles to attack whenever there is an opportunity. The tentacles seem to be composed with various toxic materials. Tentacles are present even under the bandages.
This is Jeok-Ah's characteristics. The boss and Jeok-Ah are family, if I remember correctly. Why did she write this? Looks like documenting an experimented specimen.
Well, I guess we maybe found out why she wanted everyone dead. Oh, I can't turn on the PC or anything like that. Interesting. Yeah, nothing else is clickable here. Go back to the conference room. Yes.
Looked around enough, the key. Ah, so we found it then. Let's get back to the boss's office then. Yeah.
You both move along and arrive in front of the boss's office. As Jeok-Ah unlocked the door with the key, it opened for a small click. Jesus Christ, oil those doors! Someone bring WD-40. Needed right now to the boss's door. Behind the door was a woman with long hair, looking out the city nightscape through the giant glass window.
So the holy energy was coming from the weapon, huh? Not the soul, it's pretty strong for.
Since getting closer to her makes you feel more and more sick, it seems like she was holding a holy weapon. A very strong one at that.
Jeok! Ah, you're here. And next to you, the demon of wishes.
She also has a scar on her neck. Or more like collarbone, I guess, but... As she turned around, your face went pale. The boss kept talking to you, but you could listen to nothing. That greenish-brown pupils, slightly curved down lips, that black hair, it was a familiar face for sure.
That face is Ute. If I remember now, one of Ulysses' students, Ute Mylu.
You then slowly turned your gaze towards Jeok-Ah. Despite her battle-crest face, her face was none other than Ulysses.
If that's the case, then Jeok-Ah is. So, Ulis, what are you doing? What? You are Ulis, the warrior Ulis. Why do you tell me you are related to the boss? Utemailu is your student, not your ancestor. How are you still alive, huh? Why didn't you come find me in 4,000 years? Why didn't you tell the humans that you were the true hero? Why have you changed? What happened? Tell me, Ulis. My name is Jeok-Ah, demon.
Jeok-Ah looked at you with a sharp gaze, which then was filled with worries.
From the first time I saw you, you filled me with confusion. Who are you?
Jeok-Ah spoke her true mind for the first time, but it soon enough faded away. This one knows for.
Ah, so that's it then. You're not going to grant my wish, are you? No matter then. I'll do it myself. I'll destroy the world with my own hands. Ulis, where are you going? Wait! Demon of wishes!
Jeok-Ah rushed out the door, heading somewhere. You tried to follow her out, but stopped by the boss.
How do you know about Ute and Ulis? I was about to ask you. I'm the demon of wishes, Remoryn. The warrior sealed me. Ulis was my lover. She promised to bring me back after a year. I remember now. Muller, Abelo, Mailu, all three of Ulis' students. But now they are regarded as the free heroes? What about Ulis? What even is Jeok-Ah? What the hell is going on?
You collected your breath after shooting question after question. The boss contemplated for a bit, then responded.
Please calm down. I think I'll get it now. I'll explain everything. So, I created Jeok-Ah. What? As you know, I'm a descendant of the great Mailu. The scar of glory on my face is the proof. I always considered my bloodline to be proud. Everyone worshipped Mailu, and I as well looked up to her. I was able to run this company to the fame. Obsessed with my ancestor, I kept thinking about her. Her thoughts, life, her, and I wanted to know it all. Eventually, I even discovered her remains. I wanted to converse with her, even just once. And when I casted the spell that summons the soul from the remains, the result was abysmal.
Alright. October 31st. 6,636. Among the withered mountain trees in the hidden cave, someone was hastily drawing a magic circle on the ground. Ragged clothes, bruised hands, and spell chants non-stop. They seemed somewhat gleeful about it. Soon enough, the magic circle, pieces of monster parts, the candle, some other mysterious materials, and the skeleton started to glow. A strange smoke started to rise from the bones, and the wind spoke to it with a crazed face.
Oh, great Mailu! I'm your descendant, Amila Mailu! Can you hear me? I would like to ask you things.
Mailu!
Yes, I'm your descendant, great Mailu.
The spirit standing before the human stared at her and then started to cry out loud.
Mailu, that scar on your face! Oh, the scar I gave you while clawing for my life! That filthy blood has lasted this long! What? What are you, a demon? How dare you disguise yourself as my ancestor?
Panic from this unexpectedness, she took out her dagger and swung it around. But the spirits didn't back off. She only continued to be enraged.
Get away! Pathetic demon toying with a human!
That was... okay. I thought it was the demon, but whatever. From that claim, the spirit grew in anger and cornered Amila.
I'm Ulis! The warrior Ulis! The one who sealed away the demon of wishes, teacher of Alunmuller, Lotzapello, and Utemelu! I trapped my lover for humans, but you all turned a blind eye by Ute's claims! Stole my weapons while I was in sorrow, cornered me, and stopped my heart! Don't get any closer, go away!
Crimson blood started to spill from the bones, as it cried in anguish. Amila swung her dagger in fear, but it never seemed to reach the spirit. Amila started to zap the air as if she has lost her mind, and slipped right on top of her magic circle.
No!
The circle broke and monster parts nearby made contact with the skeleton. As if reacting to it, the bone started to shook as if it was alive again. Black liquid and blood spewed out and covered the remains and eventually covered the entire cave. Amelia desperately tried to escape, but she couldn't move in fear.
What? Was it a dream?
A stranger was sitting calmly on top of the ruined circle. A young lady with a crimson red hair, with blank eyes and bandages all over her body. She stared into Amelia.
Hey! What am I? You are...
Amelia panicked and backed off, but the exit was sealed, and she could only answer awkwardly.
You are... Jeok-Ah, the one with the red hair. Ahaha.
After hearing the story, you felt something in your heart snap. Heart pounding, sounds all muffled. So you can't trust humans. You know, it's like... If you think about it, everyone is like, oh, you can't trust demons, and so on. But at the same time, it's the same with humans. You can't trust humans at all.
Remoryn.
Scold her or don't hold back. Don't hold back? Scold her, I guess.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong. She looked just like Ulyss. So her soul has been torn apart and been replaced with filthy demonic ones. Killing her wasn't enough for you, was it? You three had to take her soul as well? Scar of glory, what a joke. That's a marking that your ancestor is a filthy murderer. The scar marked by Ulyss's blood.
The boss could only look down and accept your rage. She also seemed to be in agony and didn't know what to do. You insulted her for a while, and then leaned on a wall with your head down. You tried your best to hold the emotion back by biting your lips.
I'm sorry. Damn it! So what now? What are you trying to accomplish?
I wonder if her horns eventually grow back as well, kind of, because they are cut. I assume they should, right? Once she would get full power or something. You threw away your hat and start to raise your voice once more. Honestly, I think she might have been trying all this time to get back actual correct person into that body.
Just for record, I don't care if humans all die. I just need Ulyss to be safe. So don't even ask me for help. I wasn't expecting to. I knew as well how much of a cruel person my Lou was. How much pain did Jeok-Ah had to go through because of me. If you could believe it, I tried my best to past 30 years to help Jeok-Ah feel better. But she only seemed to enjoy distraction. She constantly tried to enter the basement anytime she could, saying that she felt comfortable being there. Jeok-Ah kept getting more and more aggressive, and I myself couldn't even stop her. So I decided to hire her onto my company. While she was in the building, well, the basement where you were, she would stay calm. Eventually she broke the seal, nonetheless. She could just take Jeok-Ah to the underworld. Could you? You are her lover. You could fix her and live a happy life down there together. And that's for the end of the world. I won't stand either way. As the boss of this company, I'm ashamed to say, but even I couldn't stop Jeok-Ah.
Yay. You could only smirk.
And you think I could stop her now? I couldn't even beat her 4,000 years ago, and now with these monster parts? Even if I can take her to the underworld after granting her wish, it won't change a thing. She'd love to watch the world burn, growing more aggressive, even more sinister. That woman is not the Ulyss I knew. My words won't get through her.
Startled, the boss hastily opened her mouth.
Or what if I ask you for a wish? Perhaps I wish to turn Jeok-Ah back to normal.
But you immediately cut her off.
Normal? Like the corpse you found in the ground. You never even met Ulyss. It won't work. Need to have a clear vision on what you are wishing for.
The boss seemed disappointed as you rejected her blight idea. Only thing that filled her mind was the thought of despair from the destruction of the world, and the guilt from resurrecting Ulis, only to put her through so much pain. You also felt like giving up. Ulis died a long time ago, and was only persisting in pain and anguish. You even thought of blaming yourself, denying the existence of your lover just because of some monster parts.
Pathetic. If I recognized her in the first place, perhaps this wouldn't have happened.
I told you, by the way. I mean, it's different outcome, but Anyway,
Of course not. Your lover could never remember her own name, but even then...
I wouldn't say that. She kinda reacted when you used that name.
But even then, she tried to enter the basement where the demon of wishes lay dormant. Using the wish as an excuse, she tried to claim her torn soul back. The time you spent with Jeok-Ah, how she was so stubborn, violent, selfish, but also filled with anxiety and pain. The empty space left in her soul has been filled with monster parts. Ulis was still fighting between her heroic side and the mind of a monster. Confusion, yeah. If I could just remove the monster parts, perhaps she will change.
You lifted up the boss and on her feet.
Hey! You mentioned that some monster parts have been mixed in with when Ulis came back. What are the exact parts that were used? Oh, well, just moments. Here it is!
Hero time! Or demon time! The boss brought a monster's muscle fiber that resembled bandages and an eye. I would assume something related to tentacles, which... Let's think the most problematic option, Kraken. I would not be surprised. Anyway, resembled bandages and an eye that was leaking strange liquids from it. I don't know. I don't know about an eye.
Okay, we can't get rid of the bandages since it's all wrapped up around her body. So something like this eye should be on her body somewhere. Have you seen it before? Oh yeah, I've seen it before. It was stuck on her back. But every time I tried to get a closer look, she threw me across the room, so I'm not too sure. If we do get rid of it, her monstrous instincts might calm down for a bit. Also, give this back.
You pulled Ulis's soul out from the boss's head. She passed out for a bit, but soon enough came to her senses again.
If we also give back the souls that we collected, maybe she'll come back. Also, one more thing. You have a holy weapon in your hand, Ra? I've seen sensing this disgusting feeling from your side. You mean this?
The boss pulled out a small weapon from her pocket. It was a delicately decorated dagger. Getting close to it made cold sweat run down your spine.
Whoa. Yeah, this should be enough to get rid of that part. But can you even hold this weapon? Of course not! Even looking at it makes my eyes burn. I'll distract her and you'll sneak up to attack, got it?
You looked at her with a stern face.
And if you fail, I'll curse your bloodline forevermore. Yeah, of course. Ah!
Suddenly the ground shook and black tentacles sprouted out from all sides. Seemed like Jeok-Ah's doing.
Shit, so she's gonna do it herself, huh? She's probably on the rooftop.
Rooftop. You both hurried up the stairs. You could hear the tentacles breaking windows and people screaming in fear. As you avoided the tentacles and reached the rooftop, Jeok-Ah was smiling in glee and rage at the world in chaos and looked back at you both. You opened your mouth and suggested calmly,
Jeok-Ah, stop this. It might be better if I just use my power to end this cleanly. So you're gonna grant my wish?
The tentacles stopped, and the building stopped shaking as well. Jeok-Ah stared at you with her big eyes and laughed.
You stole my lost soul, right? So you can grant my wish now. Not too fast. You need to tell me what you are going to give me in return. What about this sword? It's pretty handy.
Jeok-Ah swung the sword as if to show off, but you didn't react to it.
No, I won't be able to wield it anyways. How about this hairband? The boss gave it to me, but it's colorful, so cute.
She showed her a hairband that was tying up her braids, but you refused once again. I think that's not enough price for ending the world.
No, I'm fine with just my hat, and your wish is the end of the world. Give me something that's equal in scale.
Yeah, that's exactly. And Jeok-Ah closed her eyes, folded her arms, and started to contemplate. If she asked for the end of Russia, of course, just like a little braid decoration would be enough. Actually, the demon would even be getting a better thing. Anyway, you gave the you gave the boss the signal, and she approached Jeok-Ah carefully.
Ah!
As Jeok-Ah opened her eyes, black tentacles wrapped around the boss tightly as she let go of her dagger.
Damn it, boss.
Remoryn!
The boss, being human, could not stand the toxicity of the tentacles. Soon, blood started to pour out from her face, and Jeok-Ah could only laugh.
How about the boss, huh? She looks old, but she's clever and fun. Ah, she's kinda annoying sneaking up like this, but playing her around like this shouldn't be too boring. Ah!
Jeok-Ah could not stop laughing, and the boss was dying in pain.
Ulysse, is she truly Ulysse? But you were never like this. I thought I could bring you back.
You wanted to deny everything. That 4,000 years you lost, the death of your lover, the twisted legends. You could do nothing but step back. Bit by bit. You then accidentally step on the disgusting dagger.
Oh, god damn it.
You stared at the dagger, and as you made up your mind, you picked up the weapon, swearing. Your right hand started to smoke and burn as cold sweat soaked your clothes. But you persisted, one step at a time, getting closer to Jeok-Ah.
What are you doing, Crystal? Are you going to kill me with that? No, Ulysse. I'm going to save you. Don't call me that! My name is Jeok-Ah!
Her face froze. She could not understand why you were going through all of this.
You know it in your heart. This is not what you would do.
Unable to stand the pain, you dropped to the floor, screaming. Your heart blew away from the wind, revealing your severed horns, as the dagger slipped away from you. Skin of your palm melting with pus and blood. You slowly crawled towards the dagger. This time grabbing it with your both hands, your palms start to burn once more. Jeok-Ah felt strange. Is she angry at this? Is this funny to her? Is she nervous by the idea that the wish not might be granted? Was it strange smell? Yeah, that must be it. From the demon's burning hand, the smell of blood and ash, the smell of sand. The smell must be what's making her feel this way. It's making her heart ache.
Demon, you keep making me confused. Same goes for me.
You were slowing down. It almost felt like your whole skin was melting, but you didn't stop.
It's my fault. I should have recognized you. I should have run away with you to the underworld, no matter what.
The demon was approaching in a snail-like speed. Disgusting. Gross. But Jeok-Ah didn't want to stop her. She could not understand herself or the demon. She had to ask.
Do you know me? Who am I? You are Ulysse, the life-adoring savior. My lover, Ulysse.
You hugged Jeok-Ah, and with one swift motion you stabbed out the monster part on her back. The dagger melted away as if to say it served its purpose, and Jeok-Ah asked you once again.
Why are you calling me like that? You. Even when you couldn't remember, you always wanted to come to find me. Why?
In a shaky voice, Jeok-Ah responded.
Because everything felt alright when I was down there. My rage and confusion.
You smirked at it.
You're right. I can grant you any wish. I could have solved everything.
You pulled out a white orb and handed it over to Jeok-Ah. It was the soul of Ulyss.
Take it. It belongs to you.
But you won't be able to grant any wish. My wish.
I just told you. I can grant you anything. I don't need it.
Jeok-Ah hesitated for a bit. And as she took the orb, a warm, bright light shined everywhere.
Ah, my eyes.
The sun was coming up. As she opened her eyes, a white jacket was covering her.
You're up?
Jeok-Ah sat up straight and looked around. You took the jacket and hung it over your shoulder. And not too far away was someone with a bloody face. Amila, the boss you mean.
Boss! Did you vomit blood or something? Must have drunk a lot last night.
What?
No, that's not it. What? Is it a tomato just dead? You have it all over your face.
No, I... Anyways, are you feeling any better?
Yeah, my mind's never felt more clearer.
Technically, just clearer would make sense, not more clearer. Strangely, she didn't feel like bugging the boss today. Jeok-Ah left her alone and stood beside you. She stared at you as if she had something in her mind, and as she remembered, she grabbed and shook your arm.
Ah! Remoryn! You still need to grant my wish!
Yeah, just say the word.
Did you forget it already? The end of the world!
Your smile faded at the unexpected response from her, a troll that she did not change at all.
What the? Are you serious? It's about time you change your wish now.
I suppose. But hey, Demon, what's wrong with your hand?
As she was looking at you up and down, she saw your bruised hands. Your bones were showing through some of the rough scars. Was it always like this? She poked at it with curiosity.
Oi, don't touch it!
You shielded your hand away from her. You were frowning but wasn't feeling angry towards her. Jeok-Ah grumbled a bit and contemplated. Something was familiar to her. The Halloween party yesterday, the voice of this demon. Jeok-Ah pulled your face towards her and started to look closely. And now kiss.
What are you doing, huh?
Your face! I think I've seen it before.
You're saying that now?
A long time ago, at a Halloween party, I saw a lonely person in a demon costume. I eventually found out that she was an actual demon. Do I have a previous life?
You avoided her gaze and ignored.
Beats me. So what about the wish then? Are you still going to go through with that?
No! I want to know what these memories are, what these feelings are. I'm not sure why, but staying close to you makes me feel like I could remember everything. So I need you to stay alive and stick by my side.
Cut to the case. What are you wishing for?
Well, I want your hands to be healed.
Fine. And as for my price, I choose you. Live with me in the underworld.
Could I visit the human realm from time to time? The boss might miss me.
Huh?
You grinned and snapped your fingers, and as your hands healed, the flaming door to the underworld opened up. Jeok-Ah looked through it as you took her hand and lead.
Whatever you like. If you wish for it, I'll grant it.
Ending 4, Reunited! Let's go. How did I not notice this game last year on Itch? Or maybe I did, but it was not entirely finished? I wonder. It was published in September 24. But it was also updated this year. What a game. I think it was fantastic. Loved it. I kinda basically found out quite fast that Jeok-Ah was Ulyss. But I guess I found it out in a sort of different way than it was meant to be. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the results of the last. Okay, I mean, I looked at the winner of the last Spooktuber and I would not even consider playing that. Alright, where did you place, I wonder, with Wish Upon the End of the World? Because I would say this should be pretty high. Otohime, which we played, was quite high. It was 17th. I feel like there should be maybe a certain amount of ratings as well to be like placed. Okay, 28th. Not bad, I guess. Out of 266 entries. Not bad. Spirit Driver, 37th. We played this last year as well. Pippa and Your Phantasmal Problem. That was interesting. Quite fun as well. Shut-in Vampire. Intensive Scare Unit. Oh, I like that one. How is Intensive Scare Unit only on position 60? That's ridiculous. I don't agree with that one. Dude, Intensive Scare Unit was so good. That should have been placed way higher than 60. Anyway. Wish Upon the End of the World. By the developer going by the name Planet. Who did development, writing, talk sprite, cutscenes, background art, character design of Remoryn and Jeok-Ah and the boss. Nice. We also have Fable über the Mech. Oh, I know that name. I recognize this name. English translation, background, character design, and play manager. Chicken Glove music, so music and localizer. And there is an OST somewhere on SoundCloud. Let's go. I freaking love SoundCloud. Dude, this was a good game. And there are 3 more endings to that, by the way. So one of them I'm sure you can get if you... Actually, I would say one thing that you can do is... Maybe if you were to do something else. One thing, trying to probably stab Jeok-Ah, like in almost the very beginning, that would probably lead to something else. The other thing would be giving back that card to the guy that was searching for it. Which that would also lead to you not being able to open that door, the secret door. And maybe the third ending you could unlock if you, instead of, you know, being like, or just angry by the speech at the boss, if we went with the other option, you know. I think it might lead to basically ending the life of the boss there. I think those 3 choices are the choices that could lead to something else, basically, when it comes to endings. So there, I gave you hints that I think are the correct ones. Go play the game yourself if you want to find out other stuff. Link in the description, of course. The game is on itch.io. But yeah, always linking the games in the description. And sometimes if I don't, well, I at least inform you where you can exactly find it. Because sometimes, let's say, the game pages can be really disliked by YouTube. And, you know, some games just can't be linked. But this one, easy link, it's in the description for sure. Dude, the story, fantastic. Character designs, loved it. Absolutely. Absolute cutie pies. I would say Jeok-Ah's design, my favorite. There is something to that crazy design, sort of, yeah. Like there is a similar sort of character, I would say, in, for example, Danganronpa, right? Fantastic design. I would say, what was the freaking thing I watched last year? I think it was something death. Oh, Dead Mount Death Play. Yeah. So it has a character, Misaki Sakimiya. So she has that sort of similar vibe in certain situations. That little bit of craziness. Yeah. Maybe it's not resembling that much in the eyes, but there, well, there are situations where it does. But yeah. Danganronpa crazy girl. What was her name? Oh, Genocide Jack. That's right. Which is an English name, isn't it? No. We don't like that. Toko Fukawa. That one. Yeah. I guess over here that might have been a little bit of inspiration, I would say. Dude, we should play Dango Bango at some point. And by that I mean Danganronpa. Anywho. Yeah, I'm saying story fantastic, characters fantastic. I really like the music as well. Can you... Yes! No, oh. It's OGG files. Okay, I can work with that. I think I can get access to that. But then again, you have the OST on SoundCloud, so that's nice. That's absolutely fantastic. I can just play it from here. I should save it, basically. If I listen to music, it's on SoundCloud, to be fair. If I drive in a car, SoundCloud. To the phone, and so on. And I need to use a receiver to connect to the radio with a correct wavelength. And that's how I get the music. I don't have like a USB or Bluetooth to do that. Anywho. Yeah, not that fancy. I'm yapping a lot, am I not? Yeah, I know. It happens sometimes. Let's see. Planet, what else did you release in your career? Codename Alton. That's a cute girl. And I see a pigeon. I hate pigeons. A pigeon combo since. Is it finished? I hate pigeons, but I want to play this game as well at some point. I'm downloading it right now. I will take the zip file. Oh. The PC is going to stutter now. I don't know why, but I get the stuttering now when I download files. And if it's something large, it's like freezing everything else. I don't know what's causing this exactly. Happened right after I put the new... a new... SSD. Alright, and you are creating right now something called Lemon's Day. And that is released. But it's a demo. Please continue working on this. I will sit to it as well. Especially since I see on the screenshot they are both there as well. Let's go. Our Wish Upon the End of the World main characters. Alright. Dude. Planet. I at this point, after this game, have a very good opinion of this dev, that's for sure. With that being said, let's end the video. As always, if you enjoyed, consider liking it. Super appreciate it if you do. And if you're new around, consider subscribing. If you do, you'll be on the good side of the demons as well. That's right. Just like I am. But yeah, super appreciate it if you stick around. And, well, I guess we'll continue playing games still. Still more to go through. And I just added one, as I already mentioned, so... It's literally downloaded. It's literally downloaded. I'll still scan it with... I always do that, to be fair. When I download from itch. Scan all the files for me, thank you. And it's clean. Let's go. Unpack. And open the drive. And codename Alton has been copied to the drive. Alright. Delete the zip and we are good. We are good. Back to 34 games on the itch.io folder. Dude, I cleared it out some time ago and we are back to that point. Alright, let's end the video because I'm yapping too much now. I wish you an absolutely fantastic day and hopefully you will join me tomorrow with the next game, which I still need to pick up. Bye bye!